The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast as well as its hosts are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
Yo, nigga. This nigga crazy. We not back in the 80s, boys.
That nigga's the king, man.
He did this playing basketball?
Yes.
Oh, y'all really was hurt. Y'all was hurting each other. Y'all niggas was almost dying.
Fucked up. My ankle, my head.
My knees, my shoulder. He just fucked his Achilles up.
Yeah, that's the worst. Like, yo, bro, I ain't come in here for all this.
Nigga went up for a rebound. It was over.
Nah, my shit fucked
It's
up.
bad. It's bad.
It's a wrap, man.
All right. We have our first guest since my little sleepwalking incident. I broke the guest rules. You know what I mean? And we are back. None other than fucking Jim. Jimmy is here. Hold on, let me get the round of applause, man. Hold on, let me get my buttons right. Let me get my buttons right up in this piece. New York legend, New York icon. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Album in your phones, at the church steps. Still active out here, huh?
New Joe Budden.
Great album, too.
Yes, it is.
We love that shit. Playing it all weekend.
Thank you.
How you feel about the reception you've gotten for your album? Come on, I got a lot of questions, so I just want to
I
get
ain't
right
gonna
into
lie,
it.
the reception has been overwhelming. I appreciate all the love that I've been receiving from the fans and both from my peers. From my peers is really the shocker. You know, we in a tough game where everything is about competition, so people hardly give you your flowers you adjust to, but I can't say a lot of people have definitely reached out.
Niggas is fucking with it.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I told you outside I was going to come to the album release, but then I thought further about it.
That was crazy.
And I was like, nah, I'm going to say it all.
Look a little packed in
But then I saw the footage, and it was like, I commend the niggas my age and older that's doing it, because just looking at it is tiresome to me. All of the pop-up here, show over here. When I saw you going in the spot a few weeks ago, I was going to bed. You was coming in.
You was leaving out,
with
I was going
niggas.
in.
I'm like, oh, hell no. You gotta be shitting me. All right, I'm getting all of my questions out. Maybe not all of them. Where do I start here? You got stylists?
Nah, I never had a stylist. I work with stylists. I mean, I got people that shop for me. But for the most part, I dress myself. I always dress myself.
Was it important because I feel like you drop kind of fast.
Yeah, with the height, I didn't drop kind of fast. I've been working on this album for like 18 months, but the way life goes, it be going one way, then you change it up. But and everything that's been going on as of recent, and the way it just started going in my favor for my music and the business. It was like, you got to strike while it's hot. And how everything runs right now between the content and music and how it's so fast, I was like, I got to stay on top of my game.
Tell me about that part. Is there the focus on the content side? I heard you say in a couple interviews, got to know how the algorithm work, got to know what to give them and when. Like, tell me about the focus on that side of things, outside of music.
I mean, content is key right now. I mean, the music is still a baseline, but content is what help you win, and all these platforms they have out here help you win. Like, if my thing is, if I'm going to be in the game and want to be successful, then I got to do what's being done in the game. And so I've been doing all the platforms that I see these young, successful artists been doing, because it's not about them being young, it's about what's working in the game, and they got a whole business model that helps them propel to be successful artists and make money. So who am I? I'm not exempt from not being, you know what I mean? So I started following the program too, and I started doing everything these youngsters is doing, all with class though, you know what I mean? Like, it's only but so much I could do that they're doing, but I can get on all these platforms and do it my way. So I just been following all the rules. I ain't trying to break the rules. I know.
They snatched all Love and Hip Hop checks. They snatched our shit from us.
Word up, man. Pull a rug under our feet. Damn it,
No
man.
announcement or nothing.
No,
God
man.
damn.
Damn.
That was a good little check.
Yeah, that was a good little pop-up check every once in a year. They getting money over there, man. Nobody never still told me thank you, but cool, it's all right.
You think you're old one?
Huh?
I feel like I'm old one too.
Yeah, I think I'm old one for creating the table for everybody to eat off of. I built that shit with hammers and nails. Nobody else.
Yeah, I ain't spoke to Mona in a while.
She tricked me out of everything. Shouts to Mona, man. You gotta watch these tricky business people. Shouts to Mona, man. You know what I mean? Let bygones be bygones. I'm over it.
Yeah, no, Mona's fly. Shout out to Mona. What's your give me your favorite song from the new album?
My favorite song?
Yeah, don't say all of them, please.
That's kind of crazy. My favorite song. I mean, it kind of depends.
Who's that nigga that I love that went off?
King Streets.
King
That nigga went
Streets.
crazy.
Shouts to Far Rock.
Who is he?
King Streets, he from Far Rock. Shouts to Stack Bundles. Stacks, you got one following your name, man. He going off too. Or
That guy's nice. How old
He
is
went
he?
crazy.
I don't even know how old King is. Maybe
We don't tell our ages from the hood.
maybe in his late 20s.
I'm just saying, like I
that.
said, Jim do good with finding a nigga I never heard of from nowhere, and he be alright.
The object is to still find talent out here. No matter how fast people become successful, doesn't mean that they're talented. You know what I mean? And hey, I'm with success and get money too, but I love people that's talented. I love to hear good music. I love to hear rappers really going crazy. Like, I'm a fan of that. Like, I want to hear some good music, and that's what I look for whenever I'm looking for artists. And besides everything else, I take the quick success ones too, but for the most part, I like to hear people make music. Good
But give me
music.
that. I still want the favorite song.
My favorite song, Genesis.
Why?
It's real personal.
I feel like there's a lot of personal records and I don't want to say political records, but like what would formerly be labeled as like conscious rap, like introspective. Yeah.
He older.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Genesis is more like, it's very personal and it got bars. That's what they say. There's a lot of punchy. It's a lot of punchy on there. Couple run punches on there for people to get drunk to. So
Last time you was here, I asked you, how much money would it take for you to just ride off on a horse somewhere and go to a farm and leave all of this shit? That's when we was in the other spot, and you said 20 million.
that's too easy to get right
Has
now.
that changed?
Yeah. It's
What
too
is-
easy to get right now. I was at a place, me thinking if I want to escape, frustrated in the game, still making my way, still being consistent. Not seeing no waves really breaking for me, but still being consistent, still being able to make money, feed my family, and make a good living and shit like that. So, naturally, my mind was on like, I could scrape up 20 million. I know how to finesse that and I'll be good. Nobody ain't got to see me no more. But the way
That coat took half the 20.
yeah, bro.
That coat took
bro.
half the 20, my nigga.
But since the last time I've been here, a lot of things have changed for me. And the way I've been making the money is like, damn, I'm almost there.
All right, so what number is that now for you to get on a horse and just kiss this music shit goodbye, so I'm never doing it again?
93 million.
God.
Yo, is that a
Is
goal?
that? Oh, go ahead.
Is that a goal? Like to just be off the scene, behind the scenes only, fucking with your
The
artists?
goal is to be in South of France. Fuck.
Yeah, for
I'm talking about like nothing. Like if you see me, I might act funny. Like I'm not.
No, I'm
trying
saying
to partake in nothing.
So behind the scenes or nothing. You just want to be out the game completely.
Nothing. If you see me somewhere, that's what you're gonna do.
Gotcha.
You won't. You dig it? I ain't gonna be on no Instagram. I ain't gonna be on no social media. I ain't gonna be on nothing. I'm gonna be living and I'm gonna be balling. I did everything possibly we could do in this game. Right now, I'm just getting all my money retroactive. You heard? I'm just trying to get what's
South
owed
of
to me
France,
right now.
boy.
You heard?
That's things that you always
I'm trying to
say.
live.
South of France, boy.
I'm trying to live for the second half of this life. I can't do it. I can't do it too much longer. You know what I mean?
Sound good.
So what's on the bucket list for the second half of life, right? Like
Living.
when I talk to the doctor, he on some, I'm trying to give you the best quality of life for while you can enjoy it. I'm not trying to stretch you out till you 80 and 90. I want you to live while you can live the best life you can. What's on the bucket list left for you? You've been doing it for a million years.
Living and giving. My plan is to give back way more than I took because I was able to take a lot. So in the midst of me living, I will be doing a lot of giving. We ain't live, bro. I seen the whole world and ain't see nothing. Like most artists. How's that living? How's that going to every place in the world and not seeing nothing that's there and just be able to say you was there?
For 2 days and then you gotta leave. 3 days, then you gotta be
see
out.
Nothing, nothing cultural, nothing. Like
And
very
experience
seldom
the
do
shit.
artists jump out. Like, we don't got enough time. I've been everywhere, but I never got to live no experiences. I mean, besides us taking vacations and things like that. Like this game consumes your whole life. If you're in a relationship, it consumes that too. 9 times out of 10, relationships don't last in this game because of how taxing this game is on a man or on an artist. And it puts a toll on a relationship when a person think that you're not trying to make time for them. Like, it ain't no time in this game.
When did it hit you?
The game got to be played.
When did that hit you that like you had missed all this stuff? Like when did it hit you like, yo, I did all this shit and I ain't seen nothing, or I met, the relationships aren't working? Like when did...
Well, I always thought that throughout time as I had my feet planted in the game, and I started thinking like, damn, I go everywhere, never see nothing. But when I be looking on the internet or something, I'll be like, oh shit, I was just there, but never got to see none of that like you did. So it was like, yo, what am I doing? What am I living for, actually? You know what I mean? I'm living for this game. I put my whole life in this game. Like, they got more of me than I did and my family did. I mean, I want to be able to experience good times before I get out of here. I want to experience some shit that I enjoy. You know what I mean? I say I don't enjoy the game, but there's more shit to enjoy out there. There's a big world out there. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to learn. You know what I mean?
How old is your youngest?
21.
It's your
That's
youngest?
my only one.
Oh, that's your only son. Yeah. You don't feel like that, especially when you be going spots. And he may not be with you, but you got to be in and out, y'all, and get an opportunity to enjoy that shit. You want to show him as much of the world as you possibly can and let him know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. I mean, this game, it took away a lot of time for me and my son, but I always chose to make time when he was in school and all that. Make sure I always showed up to everything possibly I could show up, to the point where I had to take Jets to it. But now that he's older, I want to show him a little bit more as far as he's growing into be a real man. So I still want to be there to show him different things and give him these different experiences, so as he grows to being a man, he has that under his belt and things like that. But I'm not trying to impose my will too much on him. I want him to grow to be him, not grow to be me. And that's a tricky thing when you got a father that's successful, always in the limelight. You know what I mean? So it plays a lot on him too. And I always used to think about that, like, damn, I know I got to be stressing this boy out a lot of times coming up. And you're seeing your pops in the news all the time, and your friends get to criticize your pops when you go to school, or niggas making jokes, and then he gotta rep somebody up for playing with his name, shit like that. So like, I thought about all that coming up, man.
You think about that part too, right? Like when my name is in blogs or just on the internet, my son is 23, be 24, right? So he's reading it, and his friend group, and like, do you ever think about that with your kid when your name is in the headlines, how that group is interpreting that?
100%. Well, I mean, you know, my son grew up in Jersey. He ain't grew up where I grew up, so you know,
my kid already know I'm a wild
suburban life for him. So you know how I only could imagine how his friends, they look at me, and their family look at me. But for the most part, they know what it is. They know I provide a hell of a living for my family and a hell of a living for him. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what I did and what I do is warranted for the life that I want to live and provide for my family.
How did you handle disagreements at the parent-teacher meetings with the teacher?
Oh man. Oh man.
That's a good one, dude.
Oh man.
Teachers be wilding sometimes.
A lot of times.
I was pretty cool with football. I remember a football coach. Yeah. It put football coach pushed it to the limit. Police had to get in between us. And yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's cool though. I mean, it's up, you know. You know how it be.
You don't remember
man.
Puff Clunk? I think
Dude,
Puff
with
Clunk
a weight.
the nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hit
Puff
the coach
Clunk
with
the
a weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
UCLA or some shit
It's
like that.
crazy. It's
Wild
crazy,
shit.
man. But you know, huh?
I was about to say, speaking of hectic situations, I got to ask, we caught them niggas from the airport? We caught them niggas. You tried that shit on the escalator, nigga. What's up?
White boy Roy and them.
Yeah. Why they try my nigga on the escalator, man?
That was a wild one, man. That was a wild one, man.
I ain't forget neither.
I still be looking over my shoulder in the airport. But nah, that was a wild one, man. I don't know what happened there. I tried, man. I swear I tried. I tried everything. It started on the airplane. I was like, wow, it's just something following me. Like, there was no way around it. I was like, damn.
Oh, y'all shit started on the plane. On the plane. Because that's what I was saying, yo. It ain't even enough time on the escalator for us to
get some shit to escalate.
Going to get my bag.
Nah, it's so funny though. All right, so it's so funny because as y'all see everything, and I rolled into the old man and the other dude and all that type of shit. So everything started with the old man. He did some racist fly shit on the plane, right? I looked at him, I'm like, look at you, bro. Like, you don't want no smoke. Like, stop it. I'm laughing. The Indian looking dude jumps up and got in my face. So I grabbed him. I put him damn near inside of the overhead. Like, yo, bro, you all right? He got there. He said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I said, and then the other dude just started heckling me like a basketball game, like, oh, you think you a tough guy. Oh, you think you a tough guy. You putting hands on people and all. I'm like, yo, bro. Then the stewardess came. He like, yo, bro, why you put, he like, yo, Jim, just try to get off the plane. The stewardess said the energy is crazy. Just try to get off the plane and out the airport. I didn't make it out the airport. I got off the plane, now I'm walking. And you know how you feel something behind you? Mm-hmm. I turn around, he mad close to me. I'm like, I said, bro, I'm gonna warn you once, bro. Yo, bro, you gonna have to need an ambulance. But like, please don't do this right here. Like, let's just speak cordial. Like, please. Like, yo, so now I'm walking, I'm like, he start talking, and then he do a flinch move. I'm like, I said, yo, bro, don't do that no more. I said, please don't do that no more, bro. Cause now you violating. That's I know that rule. You heard? He did it again. I flipped him.
I'm giving you a courtesy with the warning.
He did it again, and that's what y'all seen. I said, damn, bro. And then we roll down the steps into the two niggas that started everything in the beginning, the old man and the Indian dude. I was like, life is funny as shit. So everybody got it. But it's good, man. I'm glad I ain't getting no type of trouble and shit like that. And I'm glad the airport had cameras and stuff like that, because as a black man in Florida and Miami, beating up on somebody of another color, it could have went in a whole different direction.
Troublemaking rapper.
We want to limit your.
They don't see nothing. They just see complexion. They don't see anything coming at you. They don't know who's who. They just see the odds are stacked against you off top on a walk up.
So are you saying moving forward, like you have a diplomatic approach, no more hands on people?
I had a diplomatic approach.
I'm checking you, making sure.
You know, a flinch is assault, bro.
Yeah.
I heard that.
A nigga flinch at you could get busy.
I was in danger,
and
especially in Florida.
And I gave him a warning.
Especially in Florida.
You heard? I gave him a warning. He did it again.
Wait a minute. I'm not letting y'all get that off. A flinch is assault.
Yeah, nigga.
By definition,
By definition.
By definition of assault.
And nigga, we in Florida?
I've been knew that. I got like 10 assault cases, man. Like, I've been knew that, bro.
I didn't even know this was still happening. Like,
that's what he did to me. Dog. I said, bro.
In Florida, you can pop a nigga.
Yo, bro.
Yeah. You ain't got to wait for him to actually hit you. If he doing this, you can get busy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With people around saw him flinch at me, I thought my life was in danger. Stand your ground. Pop.
Listen, man. I saw most of your Breakfast Club interview. You're really shaking the streets up.
Yes.
You're really shaking the streets up.
Shouts to New York City, man. Shouts to New York.
This is what we had an argument about. You had these niggas in here arguing about Bloods versus frats, gangs versus fraternities.
The same thing. Blood is a fraternity. 100%. It's no difference. It's no difference. Only thing they did different is file legal papers that make them a fraternity. If somebody was to name Blood Alpha Phi Blood right now and file the papers, then Blood would be a fraternity, and we could start it anywhere, and they could put it in colleges and all that. Being Blood is not a crime. What you do, if you're doing criminal activity as being a Blood, makes it a crime. But that doesn't mean every Blood is a criminal. It doesn't mean every Blood needs to go to jail for the crime that one Blood did. So I know there's a lot of people in fraternities that are broke hella laws and they are locked up right now. I know there's a lot of Q dogs who lock their ass up right now. You heard? You dig? But nobody talks about that. It's all the same thing.
Niggas say, ooh.
You heard?
That's funny as shit.
It's all the same thing. Freemasons, fraternities, Bloods, Crips, Yetas. It's all the same thing.
I don't know. Let me ask you a question about that. Let me ask you a question about that. So if somebody said, what's the fundamental?
The benefits might not be the same.
There we go.
You heard? Fraternity has a different type of benefit. You sign to this fraternity, hopefully it'll help you out with your future successes and business endeavors. And this dude might work at this law firm. Now he gives you an automatic in. Now your intern there to end up being, you dig? Like, but it kind of works in the same way of that also, because you got people like me that have been helping out people legally and giving people different type of jobs and opportunities in their lifestyle. So what's the difference?
But let me ask you this though about go ahead.
Is it a difference in majority versus minority? And
As far as what?
And when I say that, you blood, right?
Right.
If we took 100 bloods,
Right.
give me a real one, yo. Not to win your argument, or not argument, a real one of people that are putting other people in position to be successful. Keep it a buck.
Out of 100 bloods, how many? Yeah, the percentage might be low. It might be low.
So that's where the differentiation lies, because with the sorority example, or with the Mason example, or with the Congress senators, Imani brought up, the Congress and senators, they be running that shit like death row. But niggas won't know that. What we see from gang culture, and we all been around, all our friends, family, whatever is down, but
I'm trying to know you, nigga. Don't try to get me
get you affiliated.
Nigga, everybody in here got family or friends that's affiliated, whether they knee deep or whether they just on the surface. So what I'm saying is the perception of it is where we get the disparity.
100%.
Because we don't see enough niggas.
You asked me a question. Now you go into something different. You asked me if being blood in a fraternity, do I feel is the same thing? And yes, I feel it's the same thing. I feel being a blood is a fraternity. Now, there's big differences between being Alpha Phi Alpha and non-trade gangster.
Exactly.
Yes, there are big differences, but the premise of what it is the same thing, my brother.
I agree.
So, fraternities is brotherhoods, right? And a gang is a brotherhood. I think the question for me is like, what's it organized around? So like when I'm in a fraternity and it was like, all right, we organized around black men achieving, right? And I got a lot of respect actually for gangs and shit they do, especially, historically. I guess my question is, what do Bloods organize around, or Crips organize around? Like, what's their goal? What's the reason for coming together?
The brotherhood is about lifting each other up. Like what we see in the public, we got a lot of ignorance when it comes to the gangbang, but the underlying is about lifting each other up. That's what we believe in. Each one teach one and things like that. But you won't see that. The media only wants you to paint the ugly picture. But there's a lot of positive situations that goes on within the gang community. There's a lot of brothers that have been through a lot that always pour into their community to give back. There's a lot of gang prevention programs that gang leaders run themselves and things like that. Like, you know what I mean? But the word gang itself already puts a twist on anything that happens to it. You dig? So it's like the positivity goes out the window as soon as somebody hears gang, or as soon as somebody hears blood, or someone hears crip. When there's a lot of positive activity goes on within the gang community.
It is.
You heard?
Would you want your son to join?
Would I want my son to join?
Yeah.
No, I say that in my music. I wouldn't want him to join, but I wouldn't stop him from joining.
Why wouldn't you want him to though?
Because he came up different than I did.
True indeed.
Got you.
You heard?
Yeah.
He don't know what being in Harlem or being in the hood is. He don't know what it is to have to rely on that brotherhood, or come outside and need that brotherhood, or come outside or have to be a leader for that brotherhood. Like he didn't have his back against the wall. He never had. And I hope he never have to go through that.
But
you know
is that a prerequisite for joining? Like if I didn't,
it's not a prerequisite.
If I wasn't raised like that.
And not did you hear what I said? I don't want him to join, but I would not stop him from joining. His father is a blood, and I'm a pretty positive, successful blood member. You heard? Like, I've done a lot of things wrong, and I've done a lot of things right, like any of us in here have done. You heard? My brotherhood, I always try to lift up. I've never told somebody to do anything negative when they're around me. I don't need them for that. You know what I mean? Coming up,
it's on.
You heard? It's a lot. It's a lot of energy, but I got this thing you won't know till you grow, and I did a lot of growing. You understand? You did? So I'm able to turn the narrative and what people see, especially in my community. That's why I'm always there. I don't go to my community to shine on nobody or stun on nobody. What's the purpose in that? But I go there to be the beacon of light that I am for these kids and see that there's somebody that came out the same circumstances that they did that can figure out how to get out the matrix. You dig? I ain't perfect, but I'm a perfect example of what hard work, dedication, and a lot of prayer could do for you. I promise you that.
My pushback in that, because I don't know nothing about the frats.
Very well said.
Or too much about the gangs. But when you said Snoop, right? And I've been saying for a while, Snoop is probably the most marketable rapper in the world. And he's a gang member.
Right.
And he's definitely down with the commercialization of it.
Right.
I don't think y'all commercialize it the same, though. Right? Like, when I hear Snoop lyrics, to me, are different from your lyrics. Snoop, when he talked, is still the Magic Johnson smile. It's all of the marketable bullshit.
So is that now or was that then?
I was about to say, is Snoop still outside?
Y'all talking about when murder was the case and all that shit?
He's still outside. He's
right
still
now,
outside.
Snoop is the biggest
rapper.
He box
period.
office, yeah.
He is different when it comes to anything. He's on every commercial. Like, I need, who is his manager, agent, please? sign me. I need it right now.
He just said, yo, 93 million, I'm in the south of France. 93 million, you won't see me no more. Snoop might got 300, 400 million.
Also, did y'all listen to Snoop last
Everybody
album?
has a different purpose.
Yeah. That one or the Dog Pound album
Everybody's
he did, or
here to
the
do
East Siders
different
album he did,
things.
he's still talking it.
Yeah, he talking gang shit on the
He's
last
still
one.
talking it on
That
the last
Dre
projects.
Yeah.
I hear it.
But I understand.
If y'all don't knock it the fuck off.
He might be. I've listened to these albums.
But people don't look at
People don't believe that Snoop Dogg is getting with whoever to get in the car and go
But
do
I
nothing.
know that, but you said the commercialization of it. He's still doing that on commercial records and selling it.
But that's a minority of people that view him in that light.
It's even bigger than that because he don't even have to do a record anymore to commercialize.
Right.
That crippin'.
It's his brand.
It's his brand. Like, he put that shit on a motherfucking Sprint commercial.
Corona
he put that
commercial,
shit on
any
a
of that shit.
coffee commercial. He like it's way past music for him. Everything we see, we know what it is when you see
Do you
him.
think you would be closer to that point if you didn't commercialize it?
To what point?
To what we just said with Snoop.
The 300 M's, the face everywhere.
It don't even have to be the music. It's just the brand speaking for itself.
I'd be at that point if I wasn't so stupid. I made a lot of stupid decisions over what I believed in and chasing after what I thought could be and feeling invincible and people feeding that invincible in you and things like that. And, you know, like I would.
Because it's still his brand.
I'd probably be $500 million up right now if I would have just calmed my ass down. But time don't lie and a lie can't tell the truth. I do tell you that, baby.
I heard you in an interview recently talking also about financial decisions, and since you're in this vein, like wishing you could get back some of that money that you know from 10, 20 years ago. What's the biggest financial mistake you think you made that we could learn from?
I mean, I never said I wish I could get any money back. I do say I wish I made some better financial
That's what I'm
decisions
sorry, yeah.
as coming up and things like that. Just, you know, the whole mindset of when you get in this game, they just put these imaginary rules around you that don't even mean nothing. Oh, you got to have an account. Oh, you got to have a businessman. Oh, you got to have, like you did, like, you know, all those things are just blinders to your actual money and things like that. You don't see it. You just spend it. So by the time you get that call, like, yo, you ain't got no money, it's like, what? What do you mean? Because you're not even watching your spending because you got people that are supposed to be
watching it
for you. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing financially that I've ever did to learn a lot about my finances was just taking control of it myself. You know what I mean? And
did you do this pre or post balling?
After balling. I burnt all the money from balling.
That's the one you was talking about.
This nigga was flying 100 niggas out. This nigga was booking all the hotels for everybody. This nigga was giving niggas cars. This nigga was doing a lot of shit. Flying niggas to DR. All that
PJs ain't cheap.
He just did it. There was no question at the time. You know, Yandy was around. So I mean, he just Capo was like, yo, book that, do that. Hey, yo, go holler at Yandy, let her do that.
My credit card bill was like $100,000 a month, $150,000 a month.
I was doing that, bro.
On average.
I can believe that.
I was just giving cars.
And niggas would try to tell him, don't get it wrong.
I leave cars parked and tell niggas go pick it up.
Niggas would try to tell Jim to chill,
but
but he wouldn't listen. He just believed in like.
But I was around some ignorant niggas that was getting a lot of mindset. Like their mindset is crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just doing dumb shit with the money. It's burning that shit. But when you're young, you don't know. We come from the hood. We come from the projects. You dig? As smart as I wasn't financially smart. You dig? I could figure everything out. So the only thing they teach you in the hood is how to spend that money. Go buy a big chain. You heard? Make sure you got the fly car.
Yeah.
Make sure you got that shit on. You know what I mean? That's all they taught you. They didn't teach us how to save nothing, buy no real estate, do no financial investments, none of that type of shit. There's a few.
I got a question for you, Capo. And we talked about this up here before. Do you feel like the people that you looked up to or came under, they might have hidden some of the knowledge they could have gave you of how to get more money or gatekeep the information about money?
I mean, I never really came up under nobody. The most I can say is with the Rockefeller situation, we could have learned a lot out of that situation. But that gatekeeping is a real thing. They say this game is just be sold, not told. But you know, we from the projects, that shit is each one teach one, nigga. I'll show you how to sell these drugs, and you gonna show somebody else how to sell these drugs. But they don't do that in the game. They try to hide everything. Them niggas be trying to hide the money, hide the relationships. They give you a shitload of money, but they won't give you no business. They won't sign your name onto no black and white to say you got percentages of none of that shit. But here, take this money. And that's the thing I had to learn late in life, you did? Because somebody told me that, bro, you know how to make a lot of money, but how much business you know how to make? Start making business, and then business gonna make you money. You ain't got to talk to nobody no more.
What year was like your first hip hop check?
The first hip hop check, the diplomat check Cam gave me $75,000, maybe 01 or 02.
25 years. Because you know my brain going immediately go to real estate and what brownstone cost in Harlem 25 years ago.
Bro, I would have been $500 million up.
Easy.
I had one person that told me, you dig? Like, I'm making $50,000, $60,000 a show, $100,000 a show at the height of my shit. I could have been buying houses
per show.
You dig? And that's the advantage that a lot of South artists have on us also. But that's because they didn't grow up in a big city so dormant and everybody stacked on top of each other. They grew up in houses, so all they know is how to buy houses or the deed, your name signed on the deed. If your grandmother loses house, that's your house. So that's in, you know what I mean? That's in they.
And it don't be no projects like that down south.
No, nothing is houses.
It ain't no
so
projects
they learn the financial literacy because it's there.
By default.
Yes.
By default.
You know what I mean? So it's like they have a big event. We didn't. We grew up in the projects. We grew up hustling and learned how to buy fly sneakers.
Wouldn't that be one of the main differences between a frat and a gang?
Is what?
No.
I don't know.
No.
That's what I'm asking.
Because there's a lot of fraternity dudes that grow up in the same circumstances we grow up in.
Environments.
If I go get initiated in one of these frats and one of the OG frat niggas have information, I'm assuming that they're funneling it down. Am I off?
Yeah, but you could be a gang member and one of your old head gang members, like shout to, you know I'm from Newark, so shout to them niggas. Them niggas is running around trying to bring the whole Newark together. You know the Newark niggas too. They trying to bring the Newark nigga and they giving information damn near weekly to the young niggas in my hood. But I think if Jim, let's just say Jim, take Jim for example, Snoop, whatever. If you fuck with this little nigga right here, you gonna give that little nigga wisdom the same way if you in a frat, you gonna try to give them some wisdom. You get what I'm saying? It's just about your circle at that particular point. Now, to his point, when we young, don't nobody teach us shit. Our parents don't know what to teach us. They don't know, so they can't give it to you if they don't know. Down south, they be homeowners down south. Even if it's a trailer, it's theirs. They own the land. They own it. Shit might cost 40 grand. Them niggas don't got no 30 story projects down south. My family from Roanoke, them niggas projects is one level.
Yeah, they got dirt roads.
Yeah, dirt
houses on the side, all the new.
So it's different. That's a good point.
It's a way different landscape. You know what I mean? It's all real estate down there. That's all it is. And there's not a lot of renting when you down there. Everybody own their house.
Cost of living so cheap.
Grandfathered in, yeah, like
niggas mortgage be $700. That's Section 8 rent.
I heard you talking recently about the worth of your catalog, and making one bust them on the moves.
My catalog, I mean, well, I thought I sounded a great deal. At that time, it was a good deal. I ain't got no regrets. But looking back right now, when everybody's selling pieces of their catalog, and I got a chance to sell some of my masters or whatever. I don't got no masters. Oh man.
Now is that
that's probably halfway to the 93 if you know what I mean. But so we working, man. I'm gonna see. Carter's good. He gonna help me get him back.
Al
and things
got
like
out of
that.
there on us. He gone.
Al out of there, man. So maybe somebody up there now see what I see it my way a little bit, man. But you know, what I mean, it's things like that in this game, man. They don't teach you, and I mean that's why I'm so adamant about helping the youngsters coming up and giving them advice that they could take with them, and not to impose my will, but damn, tell them all the pitfalls and the tricky shit that goes on in this game, so hopefully they could use that as they moving forward. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of helping people win. Like I want to see people win, especially people like me, people that had it rough and had. You know what I mean?
I think that part needs to be promoted more. Like you're a good dude.
Oh yeah, I'm a great dude.
You're a good dude.
Yeah, I'm a great dude. I'm a God-fearing man, so my moral compass has always been a little bit different. Like you know what I mean? Like when we talk about gangbanging, I used to go to church every year with 40, 50 bloods for New Year's. You know what I mean? Just to instill some morals in them, man. We all need prayer too and things like that. And I did that for a lot of my rap friends. For a lot, like that was like because I grew up in the church. So moving forward, my moral compass has led me to a lot of good places in the midst of me going through the fire. And I ain't perfect. I did a lot of dumb shit, a lot of shit that I wish I didn't have to do, but it had to be done for me to get here. You know what I mean? And I really believe that.
I went back to your album because I thought I missed something the other day on your gram. You was promoting. We doing R&B, so I listened. Shit was vibing a little. I was like, oh, nigga must have a bonus track on that album.
I got a deluxe. I got a deluxe album. We're gonna drop it on Thursday.
Oh shit! And that record is on there. Tell me about being intentional with getting sexy. Cause that's real sexy. I'm gonna find it because these niggas think I'm playing. It's a real sexy R&B Young Berg again.
It's called Skin. That one Skin, yeah, right? It's called
Skin. Don't worry, I'm gonna find it.
It's called Skin. I won't be in your skin.
And it's Berg.
She a baddie. She a 10. It's actually my artist Taylor Ricard. You know, I got.
That's your artist?
Taylor Ricard, yeah. He signed on my label. No,
all right.
That's actually what our record's for. It's you know. Working, but
all right, come on.
Shouts to Berg. I got my next focus track is actually the record that me and Berg and Roddy got called "Make It Out." You like the record "Make It Out"? Pardon me, what the fuck going on?
It's fine. It's all right. Yeah, tell me about being intentional with that. You caught one with the Harlem shit again. I think that's still in the sexy drill type of like just come on, go ahead. Don't make me talk about it.
Nah, I mean, you know,
West Side Highway shit.
So naturally, I
3 in the morning.
I was playing that shit too.
I didn't make music for niggas. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you always
like,
kind of did have a joint.
I make
always.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
dig. So it's like
Some in
in
Miami
the midst of that, I got to change.
Baby girl.
I always try to give the ladies a couple things and shit like that because I can't do a full lady album. Like that's not.
Why you think you can't?
I mean,
why you think you can't?
I think you could.
A lady album.
I just did one with Young Berg. I just did one.
Yeah.
Back in my prime, I just did one. I gave people 8 to the joints. Like you dig? Like it don't move the needle for me. Like what people know Jones want. You heard? You dig? Like. So I was reading somebody today. He said some fly shit. He was like, man, even though you selling the same shit, long as it's dope, people gonna want it.
They gonna buy it.
You heard?
They not wrong.
They gonna buy it.
I was talking to Chuck D last night. He was talking about your some of your comments on Breakfast Club and other places about
Chuck D,
Public Enemy, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's a fan. He's a fan of yours.
Nigga, I'm a fan of his, bro. You heard, like for real.
He's a legend.
You know, I'm
Shout
a
out to
Chuck D,
D,
baby, like for real.
He was like Jim saying, you know, because you were talking about being like one of the fewer older rappers that's still resonating with the young people and that's still like relevant today. And he was like, don't sell out the other don't forget about the other old heads. Don't forget about Nas filling up stadiums. Don't forget about other people. Who do you see as your peers?
But I'm not taking nothing away from Nas.
I think
but I'm
when
not
Chuck
trying to
said
say.
that, I think he
I'm
had
not
some
saying.
context
I'm not saying.
I know, that's why I got on the phone.
I'm not saying that Nas is not out here getting busy. I'm saying there's a big difference. I don't know how many young people are in tune with Nas's music now.
Right.
He can fill up a stadium with his fans and
But
things
it's
like
us,
that.
yeah.
I'm telling you that I'm like a hybrid right now, and there's not many artists who've been in the game as long as I am that are doing that right now. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
It's really you, Fab, still.
That's what I ask you who you see doing that.
I think it's how he move, yo. You can see him outside. You're not seeing Nas outside.
Yeah.
You could be in New York City and see him outside. It's a difference. So when people feel like they could touch you, when people see you outside in the street, you might be in a bank, you might be in a club. It's a different thing. It's how you resonate with your fans and your crowd. It's different, yo.
And that's why when you talk about when Joe asked you about riding out to sunset, to me, you seem like a cat that you never would want to do that. Because you feel so like home. You feel so much like you want to be in the hood. People want to connect with you. You want to connect with the people.
Yeah, you might be over there eating crepe.
That's what like, I expect to see you outside.
Well, but that's my community. No matter where I go back around the world, I'm still pop back up. Don't mean you got to see me. I could go in any apartment in my community. I could be there. They don't got to know I'm there. You heard? I just need to feel the energy.
No, the other difference.
It's not about being on. You know what I mean?
I got you.
With him and some of the other ones we mentioned, they embrace the younger ones.
That's true too.
Like the bass swags and all of them. Like you rocking with them. A lot of the older acts don't really rock with the younger
and that's the big and this is what I don't like. And I don't want people to take it the wrong way. When I see older artists or people from my era and be like, the music right now is whack, I'm like, damn, like that's kind of offensive to me in a way, you dig? But not to me per se, but to the young people, it's like, why would you even? It's not even our turn. You heard? We had our turn. You dig? So what's going on right now? How could you dare say this music is whack and this is what these kids love? We were doing music that we love. And if it's so whack, then why you ain't out here making some hot shit? Show us what the fly shit is. You ain't do nothing in 15. You ain't have nothing in 10. You ain't been lit in. You want to stop playing out here with these young kids like that. You heard? Like, you're making yourself look crazy. You're making yourself look old and salty. You heard? Like, I don't have an old soul. Yeah, I'm a bit older, but I'll never have an old soul. I'll never be an old man. I'm not going out like that. I'm going to live like a young man forever. You heard? I got the money to. I'm enjoying this life. I'm not trying to be all stuffy, you know. And I see a lot of these dudes turn into senior citizens before us with the comments that they're making. And it seems like they're not even trying to help the younger generation. And you got kids. Y'all got kids. Like, how does that work? You dig? Like, your kids are listening to the comments you're making. And some of your kids are in the same profession as you. So it's like, is that a reflection on your kid also? Or are you just saying that for being bitter because you're not lit out here? And that's for nobody. I'm just saying for the older people that I see making these comments on these platforms and shit like that. And it's not one, it's not two, it's a lot of them. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. You ain't got no motion, so I feel like you kind of hating.
It's hating on them.
And not taking away from your catalog or your fan base or nothing. But right now, you're not lit out here in this world. And it seems like you being a little bit bitter about that.
Good point. Yep. I agree. And these young niggas is making a different type of money than some of these older artists
Spanking
never
these
made.
niggas. Yeah, spanking these old niggas.
That's true.
They get into a real bag, a nasty bag. Like
you hear it in the NBA.
I'm about to say same thing in sports.
When niggas like the young niggas is making 40 and 50 mil a year, not counting endorsements.
But that's because they don't know how to adapt. If I was an older dude in the NBA, guess what? I'm going to get in super shape. I'm going to figure out everything I need to do to be in iller shape than these young kids could do so I could get to the bag. No different than what I'm doing right now. I'm in super shape. When it comes to music, when it comes to life, when it comes to fitness, my brain's getting, you dig? Like, that's why I'm here. Because I'm in super shape. I'm ready to play this game that's being played right now. It don't matter about what age. Whatever game is being played, I'm in. I'm ready for it. Like LeBron, you dig? Like he just looked like he took superpowers. He been going crazy. Like they don't. You dig? Like
mostly.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
they can't do that.
Yes, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm fucking with you. That's real.
Bro.
That's real. You gotta adapt instead of being salty and bitter.
Yeah, it's plenty of days I was watching your gram and thought about coming over to the gym with you and Dave and Fab.
Nope. I told y'all the one time he did the shit with the one leg went down. I stayed off the page after that. I'm good.
I mean, it's the difference. You got a professional, you get to sit on the couch. I don't think too much.
That's not good.
I don't think too much fitness is needed.
This
for
is bad. This is bad.
But that's the problem.
That's why we out of shape.
That's why we popping our alphabets at the basketball court every weekend and shit because we don't work out.
So let's do a fitness show once a week.
Containing
all of us working out
every week.
All the who
talking shit.
Like every week, my nigga.
That nigga said every week.
Can we start with like once a month?
Every season? Once a week, and then y'all got to continue at least 3 more days a week. The object is get y'all in the gym 4 days a week.
No, that's real.
Give me 4. I don't care how you'll break it up throughout the week. Give me 4. I'll be there for the first one. Y'all continue. You dig? And then y'all can come in here and talk about it. Y'all can hold each other accountable. Like, nigga, did you go to the gym before you got here? You got to do 50 push-ups right now,
Who am
bro.
I training to fight?
You're training to fight life, nigga.
Diabetes.
Check this out. You're getting a lot of money. You're getting a lot of money. You want to be here to spend that money. You don't want to be in the hospital paying hospital bills. You can't live right. Like it's about being able to spend this money as long as we can in a good way.
Right, though.
Yeah,
You heard?
a lot of money over there.
Relax, buddy.
Pardon me, but and God bless his soul, Irv just caught a check for what, 300 million, something like that.
Yeah,
man.
And his quality of life didn't reflect the money that he got.
And he can't
You
spend
dig? He can't take it with him. He ain't really get to enjoy the 300 million.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say? I need 93. Let me be gone.
Rest in peace, Clark. Like, then it just be that part. All the niggas from your era is getting into the health shit. Yeah.
I mean, it's not even getting the health shit. It's like just trying to live a better lifestyle. Like I try to eat and do better than 50% than I did yesterday when I'm seeing. I mean, like it's just a whole mindset you got to have. I'm trying to be as long as possible till they figure out the new drugs that's gonna give us an extra 40 years. So I can be there for I'm not trying to go nowhere, bro. I love life. You heard? Like I'm trying to do everything possible for me to. You know what I mean, I'm trying to eliminate stress.
What's your diet today?
My diet. See, and that's a funny thing. So. Check this out. As much as y'all see me working out for years and years, right? So this past year, do my physical, doctor come back, like, yo, you pre-diabetic. Not a lot, but you like on the very cusp. You did, like, you better tighten up. Like, what are you doing? Like, you work out every day. Like, but, I mean, I'm a hood baby, so my mother had me when she was a baby. I grew up on candy. Like she buying what the kids. We both kids. You heard? Like so that even right now, me and my mom go through the same thing from this hostility. So it's like we in the same battle right now. But so I changed my diet around tremendously. Almost 150% changed that shit around. You know what I mean? So I implemented nothing but fruit to take away from the sugar cravings and things like that. So every night I go in the house, I eat a big ass bowl of fruit, and then before it'd be a big ass bowl of ice cream, donuts, pickles, potato chips, pistachios, and the water. And the water, you heard? And then I'm going to the gym tomorrow, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work this shit out. Actually, you know what I mean? But that shit was killing me, and even I had to learn that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. There's no example. You got to be conscious on all levels out here. If you're going to do it, you got to do it. You know what I mean? And then I smoke. So we all got these things that we do that kind of hinder us from living the best we can live.
Got to counteract some of that shit.
Balance is the key.
Definitely.
What does it look like for you in the next, what are we, 2025? This shit is moving fast. What does it look like in 2033? Let's give it a good 8 years from now. Not 5, because that's whack.
2033.
By 2033, AI should be developed. Developed.
Nigga.
I'm just saying the streaming shit should maybe it graduated to something else.
Shit different.
8 years, your kid is a fucking damn pushing 30. 8 years, we don't know what the sound of music is or how musicians are moving around.
If there will be music.
Bro, it might not even be
you get the moniker of, yo, he's the old young nigga. And while that's funny, I often try to picture, well, what would it look like if he wasn't? Like, what would it look like if he tried to be age appropriate?
What is age appropriate? This is what I want to know.
Some construct that they
whack
put on
ass suits and turtlenecks. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
That's what they try to. That's what they try to push on you. Like, age appropriate is the way you dress, the way you talk. Like, I don't understand what age appropriate mean, especially from a person that makes his own money, his own rules. You heard? Like, what's appropriate for me? I'm my own boss. I'm my own employee. You heard? Like, what's appropriate? Who
set the standards?
All right, age appropriate. Niggas say to me, yo, at some point you have to retire the strip club.
Why?
I enjoy the strip club.
Why?
Because now age appropriate.
My brother was just telling me this. He said, bro, I'm be a gangster forever. I don't know what's wrong with these people. That mentality is in me. That's just how I move, no matter where I go. You heard? Whether I'm silent, whether I'm old, whether I'm young, it's in me. Now I know how to curb it when I'm in certain places as I got older and shit like that. But I'm a gangster at heart. Like, it's gonna come out at any given time when it needs to and shit like that. So it's
but does gangster look different at 60 and 65 than it does today?
He didn't say he gonna look like a gangster or act like a gangster. He says he's a gangster.
And your maturity allow you to curb it if need be.
But that's the age appropriate part.
That's the age appropriate part.
Yeah,
So
like when you end up looking,
would they
Somebody say
rather us
something stupid,
be
you might
building
still-
trains because that's a hobby, or go to the strip club because that's my hobby? Like, who's telling us what we can do? Why? Why is there age on anything?
That's a good point.
Besides, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about on what we doing in life. Age appropriate seems funny to me, especially for a person that.
So like when you make music, for example, like there's some people like just use Nas as an example, who's making albums that are getting all these awards and all this stuff, but the sound, he's not trying to keep up with the producers of the day. He's not trying to catch the sound of the day. He's not trying to chase.
Do you know any of those records?
I mean, I love those albums, but I feel what you say. I love those. I love King's Disease.
Like when you gonna be ready to be on BLS?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what we.
Oh, I'm never gonna be on BLS. I'm out of here.
Why? We getting skin on BLS.
I'm out of here before I get on BLS. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, but listen to me. When they telling me my shit going on BLS, I'm gone, bro. And hopefully I'm going. But I get the 93 before they put me on BLS. Like, fuck. Nah, I'm not going out like that. That's a different bag right there. That's how these niggas is looking. Sorry, I seen too many of these people that I watched grow up in the rap game get faded like that and shit like that. And it's crazy. I'm not getting faded like
Capo,
that.
is it environmental? You coming up seeing the niggas outside, no matter how old they get, they still being swaggy. You come from that. Is that still instilled in you? In that I'm never going out.
Yeah, like when you get a
Willie
Buick.
Lump. I'm going out like
Wow. Get a Buick.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you gonna go?
I ain't gonna hold you. He
Age
want me
appropriate is a Buick.
Yeah, nigga.
This is what I'm trying to say.
He
like,
won me over.
Capo, get out.
or should we act wage appropriate instead of age appropriate? Because that's how I'm acting.
Well, tell
I'm acting
Leonardo
wage
DiCaprio
appropriate.
to
I do what the
act his
fuck I
age.
want to do out here.
Wage appropriate.
I don't
makes
work for
sense.
nobody, you heard? I work for myself, you heard? I'm a solo contractor, you heard? I'm work for hire.
Harlem,
You did?
uptown niggas, man. Not, like, come on, nigga, you gonna dress like this forever? You gonna be fly forever? He can't.
I'm gonna be fly forever.
no, Jim is one
no
of the
matter
fly
what,
dressers.
no matter what it
Rappers.
is.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
say we know.
gonna be dressing, you heard?
Man, where that
French
coat come
dressing,
from,
balsamic, everything. I'm gonna be dressing, you heard? Fuck wrong with these niggas.
Calm down, nigga. Damn, you good, nigga? Relax. See? We didn't mean to question that. Yeah, I think it's just instilled in
I
them,
think
man.
wage appropriate is way more appropriate to say when people like us are in the building.
I like that wage
You know
appropriate.
what I mean?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like, I don't know what your situation is. Maybe you should act age appropriate inside of your, you know what I mean, bubble or where you live at. On this side, we act wage appropriate. You know? So it varies on what
The
what
old
you
heads in the
on
strip
what your
clubs,
I'm
wage
about to
is.
trademark that shit. I'm telling you right now.
Yo, Splash.
Hey yo, I'm
Called Cream.
Yo,
Hey, yo.
I'm putting that on a
That
t-shirt
shit gonna be on a hoodie next week, right?
Next week, I'm having a hoodie out.
So hearing you talk now, Cabo, seeing that you're growing mentally, you're growing, and do you still have the same look of not forgiving people in life? Like you have a very hard line, nigga. You cross me, nigga.
Here come Messy Marvin.
Not messy. It's not messy.
Yeah, my lines
My
are
man,
meant
I
to
can
be
talk to my man.
sniffed,
Watch
not
my-
crossed. You heard me?
He got that. And I be
My
trying to tell-
lines are meant to be sniffed, not crossed. You heard?
Cabo, let that shit go, man. Forgive people. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
forgive. I just don't forget. What happened?
All right, man.
You heard?
Yeah, get up. Yeah,
I
walk away.
don't dwell on too much. You heard? I don't let shit
Not about
hold me
niggas
down
love
too much.
you, nigga. Niggas be making mistakes. We all make mistakes in life. People come to speak and they miss you, they love you, and you just be hard line, nigga. Boom. And at some point, part of growth is
Is a deliberate mistake a mistake?
No,
Oh,
it's a conscious choice. It's a conscious choice.
we all make deliberate mistakes at some point.
That's not a mistake.
It's
Then
not a mistake.
If it's
intentionally do the
deliberate,
shit.
if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're doing,
What makes it a mistake is that
The
it wasn't
outcome.
on purpose.
Yeah.
But even if you do something on purpose, nigga, it happens. Nigga, life is made for forgiveness, nigga, and growth. I mean, you can do what you want. You're my man. I love you. But I'm just saying, me, I look at it from a different perspective.
do you hear what I said? I said I forgive. I just don't
Don't
forget.
forget. But your forget is like not forgiving.
No, you're just saying things will never be exactly the same again.
Yeah, nigga, I want it the same.
It's
Me, nigga.
Things never be.
Well, I don't care.
It don't- that's life don't work like that.
Well,
bro.
to me, it do.
Why is that?
Don't worry
Because it's just listen,
When a person shows you
who they are. Yes, we hear all that.
We know the rest.
I
and
listen.
when God sends you a sign,
I got it. I just feel like
we Dipset fans, nigga.
yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm still Dipset. I never said I
Dipset
wasn't
fans,
Dipset.
nigga.
I'm the one that been holding the bird
I
up
ain't
for
gonna lie
all
to
y'all
you.
to say you're still Dipset. Else they would have been faded long time ago. None of y'all will remember who we are. I promise you that. Remember that. I've been holding this shit up for
the torch.
15 years by my lonely. Every time you saw in a Dipset reunion, it was something that I actually put back together. Something that I reached back to do. Let's not do that. You heard?
So what does it take to get a real...
I don't know. Right now, I'm on my mission. I got to get my bag. I need all this money retroactive. I need 93. Then we could get back to what we doing. In the interim of me busting a move. You heard? But I need 93 right now.
But it's still equity you built.
Yeah, I get equity off it every day.
Oh, nah, man.
What happened?
Nah.
What happened?
Going to my 93, nigga.
I can't say too much because of my slaughterhouse shit. Anything I say, I'm gonna look like a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Nigga, we hypocrites, nigga. So what?
I understand as a fan what y'all want. I understand what you're used to for seeing because personal friends for watching us in the game come around the same time and things like that, and understand what people see for the brotherhood that they watch. Yeah, that was a time. This is my time. I got a whole nother mission. You heard?
Yes. For me, it's not about me.
Niggas got to respect my mission now.
And I respect the mission.
And I never down the bird. I still got the bird flying high. Still, you heard? Everything is about the bird.
When I listen to your album, you know, even when you don't say names, especially that first half of the album, it's a lot of references to we were brothers, we were this, we were that. For me, I want a reconciliation, not even as a fan, because I can go and listen to the old records for that. I want y'all as brothers to come back together again and heal, even if you're on your own mission.
Even if the public didn't know nothing about it.
Even if I don't know shit about you, ain't got to tell us.
Yeah, man.
How about this? How about you dealing with somebody you considered a brother, but all that time they might have not considered you a brother?
Do you think that's the case here?
Could be. Because my shit is on the line. Everybody see my love. You heard? And that's for all of my niggas. Niggas know how I move. Niggas know how I put it on the line, nigga.
I'll give you that.
Still to this day, I wake up out my bed for anybody that I love that need my help, no matter what the situation is. You dig? And yeah, sometimes I got to give it a long thought out. But I'm one of them people, you heard? I never faltered. And I still don't right now.
It's instilled in you.
And you don't regret it. Yeah.
I just say it all the time up here. I mean, even bigger than Dipset. Like, it's like a New York thing. Like, that brand is iconic with New York. I wouldn't give a fuck if niggas outside of New York don't understand. So this might be the last standing iconic New York brand that transcends time. Like you saying, niggas might have forgot about it for a decade unless you was holding it up. But what about the niggas that didn't? Like 20 years from now, that could still be a thing. When you walked fucking Tank out, I thought of fucking 5 songs that could have played. I'm Ready, just mad records that would have tore this whole shit off.
And then you hear people just hating on the whole situation that they had something to do with. Then you hear people talking down on one of the greatest walkouts New York City has ever seen. So what's that about? Bitterness? Jealousy? Because we didn't do nothing wrong. You heard? Now all of a sudden our energy is bad. Like I don't. You dig? So let's get into that. Like I hear what you're saying, but let's look at the playing field. You heard? It's one of the illest walkouts ever.
I thought you looked great.
Ever in New York City?
He gonna dress up.
I thought he looked good.
He gonna dress to the occasion.
Yeah. I did look good.
He fly, yeah.
You look good. I was like,
Get out of here.
I was like, you did it.
Yeah, you did it. So
Shout out to the champ.
we love you, nigga. You
Shout out
did
to the champ. I appreciate
Took
the
me
look,
to
man.
Cheetahs.
You heard?
Took me to Cheetahs for a minute.
Yeah, that was a dope look. You know what I mean? That's bucket list shit right there. I appreciate that, champ.
What else is on your bucket list?
Living. I did a lot, bro. I want to do some extravagant shit. That I want to do that next level
Little
shit.
villa over the mountain.
Shit like
Swimming
that.
pool, swim out.
And it ain't even got to be expensive. It's got to be life. You heard?
Tell me.
So sometimes you don't need $1 to enjoy yourself.
No, nigga, too.
I've experienced that a few times in my life, and I want that feeling every day.
Don't look at me, nigga. I'm chilling.
Nah, I'm saying.
Is it?
You know that's how my brain works.
Is another balling on your bucket list?
It's part of me.
Is another big #1 hit on your bucket list? Is another balling?
Nah, I got over that.
You don't ever get that itch again when you put that album out. Do you ever get that itch again? Like one of these 5 is gonna make it. One of these should be it.
Nah, I just want to be successful, be able to make some money. But I got over that chasing that balling record. Balling is stuck with me forever. That's my Michael Jackson hit. Don't matter what record I do, I could have a #1 hit, and balling is still give me the loudest response when I perform it. You know what I mean?
Don't it feel good though?
So it's
just
like
to have
it don't
a
matter
joint?
what I get. Remember, Ballin' is what, 20 years old?
That's what I'm saying.
This kid's still singing that shit now. That's only 20.
That's 19.
That's 19. That's 15. That's 11. That's 7. That's 6. How the fuck is a 6-year-old still singing Ballin'? That's my Michael Jackson hit. I'm good with it. I'm content with it. It used to be like, yo, Nah, I love it now. You dig? I understand what it is for me. You dig? And I keep it like that.
That's the blessing to have one that's going 15, 20, 25 years later.
Used to do that.
Cool.
Not want to hear Pump It Up.
When
Used to be like, like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Older
In your 30s.
Nigga, in your 30s, nigga. That shit is a blessing to have a hit that's recognizable.
Now, though, as you get older, you hear your shit ringing off. You hear your young voice. You hear your 21-year, 22-year-old voice.
I hate
then you
it.
get to thinking. You don't like it?
I hate it, but sometimes I'm like, oh my God.
It's a time capsule to me. Let me hear what that was like. And once we start talking about 20, 25 years later, now get your brain going to places that it never went before, right? Like making Pump It Up, making Ballin'. You never said, 50 years from now, you wasn't thinking 50 years from now. Now you like, oh shit, I catch this shit might go to 2040, 2045 on these niggas. Yeah, just open up your mind a little bit. I'm grateful to have one. It's a lot of niggas out there wish they had one that was still going 20 years later.
I'm telling you that for real. Like, people talk all they want, but these niggas don't got nothing.
Yeah.
At all.
They can't even call me a one-hit wonder no more. It got to be one smash, mega smash,
Shit like
timeless
that.
record
Like
wonder.
There you go.
Watch your fucking mouth.
And that puts us in like the 1% of this whole industry.
Less than that.
Less than that.
Much less than that, right?
Word.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's true. Come on, let's talk about verses.
What about it?
We got it. I got to.
What
Don't
about
attack me, nigga. I gotta ask.
What about
He ain't
it?
gonna attack you.
My legs is
Play
fucked
my
up.
man. He ain't gonna
My
attack you.
legs is fucked up. Oh, man.
You talking heavy
Chilling,
about that
bro.
versus
I'm in a
shit.
great space in life. You know, I want everybody to know that everything y'all seen in the past few weeks was all just my marketing ploy. Like, I ain't really tripping about none of that shit. I know who I am as a man. Y'all know what I do. I'll box a nigga head up anywhere. I ain't really worried about that. I mean, I'm a real man.
I typically say
I'm
that.
comfortable in my skin. But in today's world, using all these digital platforms and social media and the internet and shit like that, it could bury you in a bad way. So you got to know how to circumvent that shit and turn that negative into a positive. And I've always been good at that. You know what I mean? So that's all you see me doing now and shit like that. You dig? Being a little bit petty, antagonizing, but when it's done towards me, everybody thinks it's a joke. And then when I start doing it, it seems to become more serious than a joke. And I'm like, damn, I'm just joking. Fat boy.
You ain't joking. Think about what, nigga? Watch your mouth. A lot of times.
That's why we need to work out here once a week.
Wow.
Because of you.
What you mean, man? I'm losing weight, man. I was bigger than this. But listen, we talking about verses. Don't try to deflect on me and your man.
What about it?
Was that text real?
Boy, the text that he put?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't tell you the truth. I don't even know it. I'm kind of like, I don't know niggas that got texts from years ago and still be able to, like, that's like female traits to me. Like a nigga start posting up texts and I start getting nervous. Like, you post, and then I'm reading the text. I'm like, damn, I just show you how dope I am. How much I thought the opportunity could help everybody that was next to us. I didn't say nothing wrong. If you read it. I said, I'll give you my money so you can get the money that you feel you deserve, because I think the opportunity is bigger than life for us. What I said wrong in the text? Did y'all read the text right?
Yeah.
I said nothing but real nigga shit in that text.
No, what you said in the text was fine. I think the text is only brought up in relation to what you said on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, now, ask Zeke, does he have a piece of it? Ask Joel's if he have a piece of it. If I so-called know of it, I still ain't got a piece of it. So why none of us got a piece of it and you the only one that got a piece of it? And it was only me and you texting, you still ain't bust Joel's and Zeke down. So whether I knew about it or not, if that's what you want to say, there was still a deal and negotiation I had that nobody got a phone call about after that text. And you see with that text what I was trying to do, trying to open the doors for everybody. So I'm looking at the business side, nigga. If that was your ploy, then you should have said, I got this from here. Matter of fact, they gotta pay us. They gotta pay us. We gotta for the cold crush, nigga. I didn't get paid for the cold crush.
That's your angle. You saying if it was gonna be equity or whatever, then it should have been bust down. That's what you saying.
Yeah, right.
It's not what he's saying.
No.
He's saying, yo, on the text, I said, take my piece.
No,
cool.
you
Forget
read
me.
it wrong.
Forget me.
You
What about everybody else?
Or you reading the text wrong?
Help me. Am I missing something? I think I understood.
What he just said is, yo, dog, even if me and you had a negotiation.
I don't even give a fuck about it. You heard? Like, what I said is what I said. My truth is my truth. I have no reason to lie. You heard? When people hear the truth, it kind of hurts. And fuck it, you dig? Then maybe you should live a little bit better. I'm not spending my time talking about that type of shit, bro.
I'm saying this. If it's me, you, and Freeze,
right?
And it's some group opportunity, and I get y'all taken care of first, and then I go and negotiate for me, I'm a sucker?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, because you sucker like that. You do your deals like that. You do sucker shit in your deals,
Don't
bro.
do that. No suckers, no cap in my raps. There's no sucker shit in my
Why would you do
deals.
that?
I leave the group before I do that.
So,
This how y'all rocking, I'm out.
I was so-called CEO diplomats. My name in government and my social security is on nothing for ownership of anything that has to do with diplomats at all. Never has. I never got no publishing, writing credit, none of that. Any of it. You want to talk about that too, or maybe that was my fault too, at being a CEO and yeah, cool.
Yeah. When you hear about situations where niggas copyright your shit and shit like that, in retrospect, do you?
That's not a backdoor, nigga. Copyright your business.
That's different. I'm not talking about that.
That's what they did, bro.
I'm just telling you. I'm showing you characteristics,
that's
character traits and shit like that. Like, I got a business called Bird Gang. Got nothing to do with you. I'm a man. I feel like I'm gonna do some shit too. It takes nothing away from what I'm doing for you. How dare you trademark my business? That's not.
I'm
that
with you
dope.
on that. You got me there.
When this is happening, is this like, well, those my people, we friends, so I'm not going to push back? Because you saw it happening in real time. Why?
Or maybe I'm getting the trademark because I know my man is not on top of that part, so we have it.
Sucker ass move ass nigga right here. Your business is probably so suckerfied. You gotta stop that, bro.
No.
This nigga business is mad suckerfied. Y'all checking your contract? This nigga is straight up. That's called deja vu right here.
No. Listen to me.
This shit is good.
Music business mentality that you niggas learned when you signed your first record deal. That's what they taught you.
Now they fuck the shit.
Nigga took you a long time to try to get this shit.
Niggas turn around try to fuck everybody else.
Y'all looking at it through the negative lens.
What's the positive?
If I go
I get what
and
he's saying.
trademark,
you get what he's saying.
I'm not saying he's right. I'm saying I understand.
If I go trademark your shit knowing that
listen what he's saying.
for procrastination or whatever, you're not going to do it. And now when it's your time, hand it to you. Here, it's done. That's better than some other nigga going to trademark the shit.
I don't have it.
Just add it.
No,
I
don't have it.
Jim, I got him.
Wait a minute. He said something very nice that I'd like to happen.
You hand it to him.
No,
nobody handed me shit.
That part.
Right.
Not just that, nigga. You know my government name. So if you wanted to do it on my behalf, put my government name up there because you know I'm slacking in my business. Put my government name on it.
We giving niggas way too much energy. I'm getting way too much money out here to worry about some old shit. You heard?
It's true. We more hurt over it than
you heard? Like, I ain't tripping about that. If I was broke, I'd be very bitter and want to kill everything. I'd be in jail right now. Straight crash out. Bad. And that's what I think they would like to have seen.
You ever think about leaving New York?
Leaving New York? I left New York. I've been Miami for a couple years. I did LA for a couple years. I did Houston for a couple years.
Not like permanently.
Why? Fuck, I'm going.
Love me. This nigga goes to Harlem and just chill outside on crates. He's not leaving that shit. Where you at? I'm on 115. For real? You drive. He right there. They love him. Fuck, he ain't leaving.
Fuck, I'm going. I could get there. I got houses in Miami.
He's not leaving.
Nice big ass condo in Miami. 3-bedroom joint, dope ass terrace and all that. Water in the back with boats and shit I could jump on. That shit don't mean nothing to me.
Kappa, why are you so fascinated?
Sitting on a crate.
But touching
makes
the
me
hood.
feel like I'm sitting on top of the world.
It's genuine.
Do you feel like it shows you where you came from? Because you go back to the hood and you show everybody love and you did.
No, man, that is a no judge zone. It's the only place in the world where they gonna hold you accountable for who you are, and they don't really care about none of that shit you got going on. You heard?
It's a fact.
They don't judge there. They all got their own shit going on. But when you sit there, they definitely not worried about your problems. You dig? Drink up, smoke up, nigga.
So you want a quart of water out the store, nigga? Here,
whatever.
Figure it out. You heard? I am not a star when I'm on in my community. I'm just Jomo.
Well, nah, when I was over there, nigga, you tried to call me to my, what am I doing over there? I'm trying to film over there. That last time you tried to call me on the phone to my niggas see me outside.
But you was with one of the biggest community members.
Yeah, I was with Shooter, but at the same time, don't call me like that.
Yeah.
Don't call niggas
You was with a community advocate.
But nigga,
the big one,
yeah,
you heard?
all right, but you called me.
I was trying to make sure you were safe because you was with a little one. I don't know if he would have been able to hold you up out there, you heard? There's levels to the advocates
You
out
supposed
there,
to tell niggas, yo, that's Flip, that's my man, that's it, nigga.
Yeah, but if there's little advocates out there and there's no grown-ups out there watching the little ones, then how the fuck you gonna live out there?
And we got to teach you how to keep yourself safe.
I'm all right, man. Stop doing. I don't like that. I'm talking like that. Okay, nigga.
All right, my bad.
I had an argument on the phone with this nigga. He telling me, yo, nigga, yelling at me, nigga, what you doing over there? The filming skits. I'm not doing no fucking skit, nigga.
I saw you about to fight the other day on social media.
Cool.
You too.
Me and Flip ain't never about to fight.
Nah,
that's all
family shit.
All algorithm. All
y'all manipulating the algorithm.
Yeah, me and Flip ain't never gonna fight.
Algorithm is a motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah, no, that's
we learn how to maximize on the algorithm.
Nigga, me too.
Yeah, we know. I see you.
Shit.
I see you. Capitalize.
We old-ish. Look, yeah, word. Look what we gotta do.
Word.
Look what we gotta do. Play the algorithm game.
I'm playing any game that make me the money.
Look.
I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. You heard? That's the problem in music. Like these niggas don't want to play the game, so they feel like bigger than the game because they've been catered to because they were platinum artists back then. It don't work that way right now.
That's true.
What's going on with La Bodega over there, Capo?
Shouts to Pop. Shouts to Pop. La Bodega. Soundstage. If y'all want to go there, shoot videos, do things like that, y'all can go on the website. Rent it out. We got a bunch of prices and stuff on there. Pretty dope, man. I'm happy to see it come all together. I've been going there for the past 3 years working and shit like that. So to see what he's done there is dope.
Jim, is the movie still coming?
Yeah, about 30 days. Give me like 30 days. I want the album and the deluxe to sink in a little bit.
Okay.
Got like 6-7 videos I want to put out, and then I'm start putting out. Start doing the marketing for the movie in like another week. Start putting out trailers and shit like that. And talking to Magic Johnson Theater, do a movie screening there. I'm hype about that. It's many movie screenings I went to go see. Many times I've been in Magic Theater, especially in Harlem. That's dope.
That's fire.
Hey, yo, in your friend building, nigga, you need to fix that publicly. That bullshit you said about me being outside the door.
You know what I was thinking about?
Yeah,
in that building, I was like, damn.
Fix it.
I could move Flip to the head of maintenance, and then he'd be all in the building. I'd be
You see? Watch your fucking mouth.
You dig like if I
He said you gonna be bookman, yo. You needed some keys.
See talking about
Mr. Furley, you heard? Like,
Watch it, see?
you know what I'm talking about?
See, told you, man.
So you all in the building there, like you got full access and shit like
nigga,
that.
Never, nigga.
What you want now?
Never, nigga. I'm on the 5th floor, nigga. I'm on the 5th.
Bruh, man.
Oh shit. Yo, I like how you stood tall for us too when Yachty on that fashion tip when Yachty was talking that shit about New York niggas.
Oh man, yeah, you know,
that's my man.
Shout to Yachty, man.
Yachty. He bugged
smart
out
little
for me.
guy right there, man. I don't know where that comment came from, but he called me that day like, "Yo, bro, I was tripping. I don't know what happened, but shout out to
I like
Yachty.
the idea you had though. Yo,
I was waiting for him to do it.
300 for you, 300 for me, 500 for you, 500 for me. Let's just go see who picked the best outfit with $500.
I think that actually is a pretty dope show concept.
It's a show.
That's
dope.
a great show.
That's dope.
You want to do it?
I'm all the way down with that one.
All right, so
All right. I had an idea where it was going to get some middle of the country people that dress like shit and giving them a budget and bringing them to New York, Fifth Ave or something, and letting them run around.
I think it's a dope because you got so many people that think they could dress. Especially artists and shit like that, and that's because they got the money to do it. When we was coming up, we ain't had no money to get shit. We had to budget that shit out and make that shit look good. That's why when people talk to me about fashion and what it takes or the dollar amount, they don't really take a dollar amount of fashion and just, I gotta know how to put that shit together.
Know what you're doing.
You know what I mean? Like I buy a t-shirt out the gas station and nigga might think that shit is YSL.
I know, you told him you went and bought the hat off the
Yeah, and now I got the whole company. I trademarked that shit, Uchi, and it's a real company now.
Yeah, the bootleg shit.
I trademarked it, so now I got it. It's a real company. So when you see me wearing that shit, I'm gonna start putting that shit. I'm gonna do a whole Uchi boutique downtown and start moving. You know what I mean? It won't be only what you see, like the whole Gucci look. I'm just gonna turn it into a real company, but we starting with that. We're gonna start with the whole Dapper Dan vibes and shit like that, like how Dap used to do it. The difference is I own this. I own the trademark. And the vendors that still sell it, I want them to know that you have authentic Uchi too. I wouldn't take nothing away from you. You know what I mean? So if you call my phone and send a DM, I'll pull up to your vendor or table wherever you at and give you the official stamp of Uchi, and people will come by, you know, for vendors' prices, some real Uchi.
Not only do I think this hilarious, but that Uchi shit did look good on you. It did look good on you. You styled it. You did it.
You know what I mean? As long as something look good, the kid's gonna go for it. You heard? Watch me put a spin on this. Don't worry. You'll be telling me send your Uchi hat in a second. Like, yo, send me one of them things. You heard?
As a nigga with braids, what did you think of what Tank said about his hair braid and the grease?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie though. That grease be crazy and shit like that. But I don't know. I don't know if I would have said that during my fighting match. You know what I mean? But the grease do be crazy if you got braids. But shout out to Tank, man. Take that away from him, man. I mean, let's see how the rematch do. I know he going to demolish homeboy. And it's crazy. What, they know each other for half their life or some shit like that.
Yeah, one of them from Baltimore, one of them from DC. So yeah,
that's some real hood shit. I mean, I grew up fighting all my friends and shit like that. And before the day is over, y'all be back friends again and shit like that.
What's up with you and fucking Justin LaBoy? What y'all up to?
I was cooking, man. Shouts to Just. I've been helping him with the production of a television show and stuff like that. You know, he's been filming in New York City. He had a certain goal of shows he wanted to reach. I told him I would help him get to that goal. Smart kid, definitely toxic, definitely crazy. He definitely got two different levels. He go from real cool to just, boy, where you going with this? But dope, smarter than most. Man.
Y'all was out there with Ye. That's before you did. Man. That's before it was started. You know.
All that was all Justin and shit like that. Justin called me like, yo, bro, come out here, man. Come catch a vibe with us and shit like that. Came out there with a bunch of stuff, on some fashion shit. Just, I mean, it was dope. Shouts to Ye. I learned a lot from him in this last couple of weeks, especially about fashion.
That clothes money be crazy.
Huh?
That clothes money crazy.
Yeah, definitely crazy, man. Definitely crazy. That's one of the main things he was telling me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to put an album out. He got me doing some stuff for him. He like, yo, bro. Basically, it was like, that fuck the album, nigga. I made billions of clothes, bro. I'm trying to show you different. You an alien. I'm different. Just, you know what I mean? But, you know, I can't just stop the album in 48 hours. I gotta let that thing go. You know what I mean? But he's dope, bro.
Billion in clothes.
Misunderstood in a lot of ways. You know what I mean?
Easy.
Do a lot of things that, you know, fucks with a lot of people and shit like that, but like I tell people, I got a lot of friends I don't agree with the crazy shit they do, but that don't make them less than my friends.
Still love them. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We all got that.
I mean? That's my friend. Word up. Gay remix, nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas. That's all I kept thinking about in my mind when somebody said, yo, he took the ball and dissed you. I'm like, what? On my beat? Oh, it's up. If he did it on another beat, I'd have been mad because I would have given a shot like I couldn't get. But I said, on my beat? Oh,
good looks.
The BDS count.
It was hard. It was hard.
Huh? The BDS count. The remix. Package it up. Yeah. Give me a cover art. Remix. The whole remix.
The fans don't know what you're talking about. What is BBS count? What BBS?
BBS is spins on the radio.
Yeah. So and it's by the music.
It's by the music. So if I got a record out, no matter who does their rendition of that record on my beat, all of them BDS spins.
Because it's on your beat.
Counts.
Yeah, counts to your shit.
For my shit. You know what I mean? So naturally, Hov did one of the biggest records in the world at the time, and he's still one of the biggest artists at the time. Just helped that shit go even. Ooh.
Good looking.
Thank you.
He was at you and Deshaun Stevenson head.
Yeah, man. It was good times, man. I haven't seen him go at too many people's heads, so you know what I mean? I felt honored. Looking back, you heard?
And that's back to
power in that.
That's back to Flip's forgiveness point, right? And I guess that's back to being age appropriate. When you could have I don't call it a beef because that's not what it is, but
disagreement
tension earlier in your career, and then later on it be mended and that be water under the bridge.
Yeah, because all my tension stemmed from something else. I never really had no problems in this game. I mean, all my problems was me defending what I believed in.
Or riding for other niggas.
And I was diplomats and everybody that was a part of diplomats. I mean, it was never my problems.
We talk up here a lot, too, about what it takes to keep the life of a record moving.
Sheesh.
Right? Like how much that costs, the staff that goes into it.
If you got the money for it, it's way easier. You ain't got the money for it. Yeah.
If you ain't got the money for it, you're done, though. You're done. Yeah, take your ball and go home. But what do you what's your plans to keep the life of the project afloat? Like, what's the second phase of At the Church Steps?
I got a movie, a whole movie.
Movie deluxe.
I got the deluxe coming, videos off the deluxe, then we going to the real movie, At the Church Steps, Opt Out the movie. Shouts to everybody that I got in the movie. So what the movie was, I don't know if I took a bunch of dope influencers, comedians from off social media. Shouts to Ray Ray, Mr. Commodore, Ken Starr, Fat Stacy, so many of them, and I put them in a movie. This shit is hilarious. I'm feeling like when I saw Friday, I didn't know who any of the comedians was, but we loved the movie Friday, and that was that. And right now, these kids know more about influencers on social media than they know actors on television.
True.
So there's an advantage in that when you put these people on a big screen that these kids watch every day for their natural funny shit and shit like that. So I think I'm tapping into something new as far as what people see on movies and shit like that.
Question for you: when you put out a project, is there a goal or a target that you want to reach with regards to sales?
No.
Just putting the project out of the blue. Gotcha.
I mean, I like to sell as much albums as I can.
Of course.
But I'm working. I know once that body of work is out, I can use that body of work to get a lot of ancillary money to work in my favor. You know what I mean? I need that little bit of hype. I need that moment for me to spark other things
to pivot into other shit.
And if the record happens to catch fire and the record starts to be successful, then lo and behold, ain't no door I can't get in and make some money out of. I mean, and it always starts with the music if you're an artist. Don't let nobody trick you. None of the business is gonna come until you got a hot record, and a hot record makes you the coolest person on earth. Cool has a lot of factor for you making money in this game. A lot of these niggas don't have it. They just not cool enough, baby. You know what I mean?
Genesis is your favorite record off the project, but what's a song on there that you wouldn't want fans to just breeze by?
End of the Summer.
This album here.
Yeah.
He showed out. I don't know if he hit some type of different
and
peak.
then maybe it was all heat makers too. So we worked day in and day out on that album, and there's a lot of records that just was short, little records that we turned into full records. And being in there for so many months and just having so much dope records together, we kind of really was able to hand pick and the sounds and everything.
And double back with a deluxe on that one.
This one right here, boy.
No.
So listen, last week I was in here, I was talking shit. I'm old and I'm washed, so I was like, I'm not wearing no fucking True Religion. True Religion's over, that shit is dead. And the podcast went out, and the fans were like, oh, you old, nigga, True Religion's coming back.
I tried to say that.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't know.
I definitely tried to say that.
They coming back, but they're not as hot as they was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But the kids, it's like us.
They got shorty behind them.
The older sneakers that we used to love that nobody had and shit like that.
We couldn't
has
afford.
a lot of nostalgic value to it. These kids are bringing back all the styles that we created, from the True Religion to the BB Sound. Like my whole look is more prevalent now than it was when I was doing it. Like these kids really are bringing it back full force, and that shit makes me smile because I know that this is something that I created out of just me being fly. You know what I mean? And to see the kids dogging that shit right now, so dope.
So give me 5 brands I should stay away from.
That you should stay away from? I'm not gonna put no brands out there like that. I don't really. I mean, because it might be a brand that I say I wouldn't wear. One thing I'm not wearing is Supreme. You can't get me to wear Supreme unless it come with a check from Supreme. Other than that, there are brands I wouldn't wear because I don't think them shits is appealing. But besides that, I don't like putting nobody down, man. That's one thing about me. And a lot of these shows, even when y'all be here critiquing certain shit, it's like, damn. I hope them people really got good music because it's crazy to see you having to critique somebody and kind of putting them down when on the flip side it's like, nigga, I'm trying to make $1 out here. How dare you even say anything remotely bad about my project when you know this shit is not just about having a dope project, it's about supporting my family. So the least you could do is just be a little mild-hearted about it or not even talk about it if you thought the shit was whack. You know what I mean? Like, because I be watching different platforms and shit. But I know y'all got to
I gotta get my money.
100 fucking
I gotta get my money
100
too.
fucking percent.
Yo, look at his face.
100 fucking percent.
Because he's right. Sometimes I feel bad on the, damn, man, that was a harsh critique. But then on the flip side, sometimes I feel good. I felt good bashing Tommy Richmond after he tweeted all that bullshit.
But at least your whole premise is not about talking down about people and talking bad about people. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no,
you dig? Like
No,
you got
no.
people that got platforms. That's all they do. When you see a man just keep talking bad about somebody, or keep trying to put somebody down, like it's just a terror. It leaves a nasty taste in your mouth. You know what I mean?
Listen, I like where black media is today, right? That's us, that's Shannon, them niggas, Gilbert, all the sports niggas, all the other black podcasters. I think it's important that there are spaces for black media to have authentic thoughts and conversations.
100%.
And some of that is going to be...
It's going to be, it's going to be what it is. I'm just saying, as an artist, I'm not a podcaster. You know what I mean? I'm not a gossiper. I don't got this position that y'all in.
You could be a podcaster,
if I wanted to, but I still wouldn't critique nobody unless I was being funny. You know what I mean? Besides that, I wouldn't put no rapper down. I can't.
And the same,
I can't put
the flip side to that is the same person that we might put down for this album. If the next one is heat, we're gonna sit right here and big it up and drop the effects on it and all that. But niggas don't want to hear that shit.
It's nothing wrong. I'm just telling you how it feels as an artist. I've been in them shoes. You heard when you don't get the response or the critique that you want watching these platforms and shit like that. It kind of crushes you and shit like that. Like, God damn.
Do you ever find value? Do you ever find value in it, or do you ever like read the comments or hear a review?
Does it push you at all?
Yeah, and it's be like, I need to do this different, or I need to make a different choice.
Comments be weak because there be a bunch of trolls and shit in the comments and shit like that. I mean,
how about good reviews though? Like you see,
there was a point where you started rapping better.
Yes, way better. I took control of that. I took my own destiny when it came to that, and that was when I came back to New York from after my little Miami stench. And I knew that I wanted to continue to make music, but in my mind, I was like, yo, bro, you really gonna have to do some phenomenal shit for these people to take you serious when it comes to doing music. You know what I mean? And at that point, it wasn't even about the age, it was about the bridges I burned. How many people I done made tired, like everything I done trying to come back in, my face ain't have no good favor, you know what I mean? Not in this game, so it was
That
like,
part, yeah.
you're gonna have to fight through everything. You can't go in no record labels. They not letting you upstairs from the.
Yeah, you was banned for a couple of shit at one point.
Just not even banned, just the whole of being blackballed and just the business, and a lot of people were pissed off. So it was like I'm gonna have to really be focused and be able to put up with a lot of disappointment and discouragement to get through this. I'm gonna have to make myself feel comfortable in a lot of uncomfortable places, and I'm here. I'm here now.
Looking for one of my songs from you real quick. I don't have any more questions. I'm on music shit now. If y'all have anything, please feel free. I don't know when we'll see him again unless we outside at the spot or at the gym. I know we don't be at the gym.
We don't
definitely don't be at the gym.
We're gonna get that gym going. So this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the fashion show. We're gonna get the fashion show, the show that we talking about, the shop, and we're gonna get that going. So that brings me in the building. It's circumference because now we got production together. Once I'm in the building, you niggas gonna work out.
These niggas is laughing. Look.
No, the funny shit is, I've been saying for a long time, like,
all you niggas got women, right?
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah.
You try to knock down the percentages of niggas that she's looking at, nigga.
What you talking about, man?
My bitch got eyes.
I just buy more shit.
I just spend more money. Watch your mouth. You don't play
she looking at.
Watch this shit. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
You think she looking at niggas? I don't know.
Ray Charles, nigga.
You think she not looking at niggas that's in shape? Y'all niggas out your fucking
mind.
mind.
My girl don't like them musclehead niggas, some steroid niggas.
You ain't gotta be musclehead or steroid. I said in shape, nigga.
I hate when niggas go so deep to prove a point. I hate when niggas that go so, like, chill out, nigga. Who cares? We're not thinking about that, nigga. Let's talk about getting healthy to live, not our girls looking out for niggas. We don't think like that, nigga. You ain't gonna go so deep, nigga. No, no, nigga. Wife better not look at nobody.
She definitely looking.
Watch your fucking self. It's me and JR. It's me and JR.
She definitely.
Your wife is definitely looking.
It's me and JR, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth, nigga. How you gonna talk to your man like that?
That's part of the reason I get in shape. Word up. I need to go home looking good.
Fact.
Yeah.
I need to get in
I
shape.
want my lady to look at me like a god.
Yeah, one of these little 29-year-old niggas run down on you.
Yeah.
I ain't got no 3-minute fair one in me.
No.
Oh no, I got a little shake, rattle, and roll in me. I'm gonna wrinkle one of these.
Yeah.
I'm staying firm on that. They better leave me alone with that. I'm ready for all of that. You dig?
How's Melly doing? I know you always shout Melly. Shout out to Melly, man.
Melly be home in a little while.
Love you, Melly.
He on countdown right now, which is so dope. I'm excited for him to touch back. I'm looking forward for him to touch back. get him a job. You heard?
Yeah, that time be moving so fast. When you hear the initial sentence when it dropped, it'd be like, God damn. And then a few years go by and like, come on.
Then you be like, yo, what you did? Oh, I did 12 and a half. You be like, 12 and a half.
Yeah, he ended up doing 8. He had 15. You know, feds, they give you all type of different programs and stuff like that. So
get a time back.
Be knocking off time. You already do 85% of your time in the feds. So, you know what I mean? So it worked out in his favor. God is good and shit like that. He'd be back in no time. I'm happy.
You spoke to Shotty at all?
Yeah, I spoke to Shotty. Shouts to Shotty, shouts to Harv, shouts to all the real rights. All my guys that's locked up.
Good.
Now I was gonna ask you, how were you able? Like, well, I was around, but how are you able to maintain relationships like with niggas like Melly and like?
What you mean? Them is my brothers.
I know you're brothers, but how you able to maintain them?
What you mean? How am I able to maintain? What do you mean by that? Like, those are my brothers, is nothing to maintain.
You know, like, all right, so when a certain situation, so say, because niggas argue all day. So when it comes to certain relationships, like, we're not gonna let this get but so far because I love you because you my brother. Do we sometimes edit ourselves in real time or?
No, we got certain people got certain respect for people. You got that type of respect for your brother that you're not gonna let it get but so far. Shit like that. I mean, like, that's my road dog right there. Like, I love that nigga to death. You did. Like, he really put on for me. He really stood up for me. And despite what anybody say, niggas don't know what really be going on. People just like to talk, but that's my guy, man. I make sure him and his family.
And niggas talk because you just like this nigga. You and him the same time. Y'all don't like that.
And I showed up to all his son's football games and stuff like that while he was gone.
That's love. Real shit.
He made sure that his family had Christmas, Easter, everything while he was gone. He made sure they was all intact because he's still an employee of mine, so he's still getting paid while he's laid up. You heard? So that's what people won't tell you. He get a check every week while he was laid up. You heard? And he was able to support his family while he was laid up, at least help towards what was going on until he get back and shit like that. It wasn't a Christmas miss. It wasn't nothing miss. You heard? He did everything for them like he was here. You heard? And that's what people won't say. You did?
You and Joe are similar in this where niggas say a lot of shit and y'all won't address it. And that's why I don't like it about both of y'all as my friends.
I got no time to be cleaning up no rooms. That take away from time of what other shit that I got to do.
I hate it from both of y'all.
If you know the truth, then why the fuck you got it? You know what I mean?
You let a lot of shit go for the years and niggas just say
shit too.
Yeah. You don't correct nothing. I don't know how y'all do it.
Address everybody.
Niggas who don't know don't matter.
It take wild
That shit's exhausting.
Super exhausting. I learned that a long time ago. Like, yo, bro, I'm not going to exhaust myself out for these poop
And if it don't change the truth,
it don't change the truth, bro. At all. It's good. The truth gonna come out sooner or later, bro.
Sure,
I mean, whether I'm here, whether I'm dead, it's gonna come out. They're gonna be like, damn. You did? Like, shit. Don't let rumors get to you. Don't let rumors get to you. And I ain't bulletproof, man. Like, that shit burns in my soul sometimes, bro. Sometimes I just gotta take a step back and make the right decision for what I'm doing. I know that niggas are trying to trick me out of my position. I feel like, cause they know they used to be crashing. I'm on a whole new level. I'm trying to get that 93 so I can get away from this. Ain't no more crashing.
Get away from these niggas, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to crash Bugattis and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no more crashing, man.
What's your favorite car out right now?
My favorite car, I just ordered it. That's what we was trying to get his license for. So I use his license to get my car.
What type of old school shit you want? Hey, yo, give me your license, nigga. I'm gonna give you my license.
They said they need a license and shit like that.
You got L's. This nigga crazy.
You got an L.
Listen, I just ordered a car. Y'all got these cameras on the shit. I got the M5 wagon, you know what I mean? The BMW shit with the back.
I know the
so
one.
The new 2025, the touring shit from London and all that. There's only a few of them in the States. You heard? Thursday, pull up, skirt, shit like that, you heard? I ain't have a personal car in a minute. I mean, I had shit, I only had trucks. Like, I brought the Range last year. I totaled that shit. Well, my driver totaled that shit. Caddy trucks and all that.
With Escalade.
I have a personal car in a minute. It's Escalade downstairs, but I got the new one coming too. I got to trade that one in.
You late? Oh.
I'm late.
He said
I don't drive the Caddy anyway. That's the car I get driven in.
Wait, who you talking to?
So you trying to say I'm late? I
don't drive it.
I ain't like
that. Ain't for me, Whipper.
I ain't like that. Nah, but
That's talking money shit.
I'm gonna tighten up.
They talking about the conversation.
That's about money shit.
We about to have a broke nigga conversation over here.
Yeah.
We acting wage appropriate over here. Pardon us. You heard? That's what I'm trying to say. You heard? We acting wage appropriate over here.
Oh man, Jim, you know you always welcome here, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Anytime. I wish you nothing but the best, nothing but success on your project. I hope that shit go and go and go past when it's supposed to go.
I learned a lot of my lessons from you, bro, because I see a lot of people hate on you for being in the position you in. I mean, you you kind of like set the tone for this shit, like this whole shit, right? You know what I mean? And you still digging after all these years, and you knew how to reinvent yourself within this realm. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference. So it's like you pick another a profession, and you figure out how to get to the top of it, and then you figure out how to keep staying on top of it. You know what I mean? And that goes by being able to reinvent yourself and be able to stay current within this young energy and shit like that. It's no different from what I'm doing. I always look at that. I'm like, damn, niggas put him with a picture naked. He switched that shit up. Man. It's working in his favor. He could put a T-shirt and make $1 billion off of that shit right now. You know what I mean? Like that, and that's a gift because everybody can't do that.
Facts. Yeah, everybody can't get caught naked and then bounce back. It's true. It's true.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
No, dead ass. Listen, you innovate enough, you'll reap the benefits at some point. So, I mean, I'm a firm believer in that. I'm a chiseled.
Because when you're comfortable in who you is, there's nothing they can say to knock you down.
Yeah, nothing.
That's the difference. You heard? When you seeking validation, everything they say is going to knock you down. You heard?
Yeah, and if you niggas know something about me, it's because I told you. It's because I told it to you.
And if you know something about me, because you see it, I don't really care. I wore everything on my sleeve for you to see. That's the funny thing. You niggas can't. My shit is all digital. You can Google my shit after shit. You did? I put it on the world to see everything. Like, I've been in public eye just as long as you have. I never hid nothing I had to do and shit like that. It's kind of hard to hide it when you're already outside with it. You know what I mean?
That's the other thing. Niggas been out for so long. It's like, been there, done it. You seen it. You heard it. If not...
Exactly. Like, if you want to believe the lies, the truth is there. I just need 93. That's all I really need right now.
You know why that's funny? 93 is such a funny number.
It is. 93.
Like the 3. You'll walk with the 90. You won't fight.
I need 93.
93.
Yeah, that ain't no coincidence.
Got a meaning to it.
That's my fraternity number. I need that.
That's his frat right there.
That's my frat.
That's a frat.
I hear you. If a nigga walk up
and give you
with
the 90,
I'm cash,
I'm out.
Yeah.
I need that 3.
I need that 3, big dog.
I'm going to say it was 93. I'm going to add my 3 to it. You heard? Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Fabio and them did it and played the sample and came out with it. Remember this record? It's dope. But I didn't play the sample, so they made me take it down. And a few years later.
You had that first?
What do you mean take it
His
down?
was first.
Yeah, mine was
I got this on 2 albums. I got this on the regular and the re-release.
Okay, because you brought it. You can't go stream it.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, yeah, we don't stream over here.
They took it down.
Off streaming,
I didn't have this. I didn't clear the sample. They wanted $30,000. I didn't want to give them $30,000.
Oh, shit.
But looking forward, Fabio did the same sample over.
Same flip.
Real, but they paid for the sample.
Yeah, no, he did. It sounded like he had a big budget when he did it too. That was Alicia Keys, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kanye. And
pay that bread, nigga. Capo, you got the bread.
We gonna send that.
Hey, I see you got bread, nigga. Pay it. I'm looking right here.
Yo, you always doing that, yo. Yo, this nigga different, yo.
It's in there.
This nigga different.
You know your boy.
This nigga different.
I keep saying it. Go ahead, post me, nigga. Post whatever you want. My shit's going up. I'm owner.
I just dropped the album on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when people open up the Explore page. I'm the first picture. What he got going on? He got an album. These niggas dissing him. These niggas lying on. Yeah, all that's there. Bye.
What's your favorite viral moment of yourself? Right, like that interview that you did with Flex, up there for me.
Yeah, the Chanel every day.
Wait, which one? What's it?
It was like when we ain't got no money.
Yeah. That one went crazy. You got a few of them. Like, what's your favorite viral moment of yourself?
Got the love of hip hop joint.
Weather report.
And you got to bring the weatherman back.
The weather shit was hilarious.
Climate change fucked you up. It ain't been no snow or none of that shit.
The weather report was one of the best viral moments I had because it led to me making so much money over something that I made a joke of and something that people, it wasn't the norm Jim Jones that people was looking at. You know what I mean? They don't know me for being out of character and just acting a fool. And that shit ended up working in my favor. Like, I ended up getting a television show of it, and I'm getting a bunch of advertising dollars. I done got McDonald's money, Sprite money, ginger ale money. I done got all type of money off of this television show, TV.
Dog food, nigga.
But nigga, I know about that, nigga. I'm getting to it, nigga.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm getting to it.
I heard you, 47 grand. I heard you.
Don't.
He don't do that. See, that he don't do. He get the money. He
don't break bread?
No, he don't break no bread.
Cabo, listen to that nigga, son.
You don't break bread?
You broke bread with me. I mean, yeah, I break
No,
bread.
we're talking about you breaking bread.
Do you break bread?
No, I don't.
With these niggas in here?
Hell no.
He said, nigga ain't buy lunch.
No, I buy lunch and shit.
Nah, nigga buy
He
lunch.
get a slice of
I buy
pizza.
lunch.
I mean,
He
buy
buy
lunch.
things, but you
You
know.
bust plays? You bust plays? Like you throw alley-oops for your niggas?
Some of them.
Pull niggas in? Like, yo, let's bust a bag together?
Not a one. Not a one.
Yo, niggas put niggas
sitting on a bunch of money in here. You
niggas put
not
them
getting to a
on and
bag
he don't
together?
even go looking for that.
Niggas not ping-ponging no bags.
Nah, with JR.
You ain't hear that,
Not
right,
using
Flip?
his
You ain't hear
name
that.
and get-
You ain't hear
not
that.
using his name and get into a dumb bag?
Never, nigga. My pride,
yeah, look at
I got too much pride, nigga. I'm not using no nigga name to get to a bag, nigga. I'm not using nobody's name to get to a bag. I'm Queen's Flip, nigga. I stand on that. You know that at all. I get my own bag with my own name and my own equity I put in, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I
Yeah.
used a nigga name a couple
Well,
months
use
ago.
it.
Got 2 million, nigga. You heard?
Look at his face.
shit.
Hey, Erickson, fan in on
And then
stupid
he got
face.
sick.
Fan in on stupid face.
Now
please.
look at Jim's face.
Wait, you wouldn't use my name for $2 million?
I would,
And the
but
nigga said, why you
I
didn't tell me? I would have went to the meeting, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Niggas would bust a play. You better
Yeah,
throw
stop.
alley-oop, nigga.
Nah, that's black shit.
If you got an opportunity
That's
where you're
black
able
shit.
to use his name and these people just want to see that he's backing the opportunity, nigga, what happened? You think he's not gonna go there? You Joe, I got 10, 15, 20% for you. You heard? And just show up. Nigga, that's how niggas eat, bust a bag. Y'all niggas is very big in media.
Nah, but
period.
we taught different. We taught the opposite. In our hood, they be like, man, fuck that. When the white people be coming up, it's about who you know, not what you know. In our hood, we be like, yo, I ain't using that nigga to get on, man.
Flip,
Fuck
use
that
my
nigga. I'm gonna
name,
do it
man.
myself.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you, nigga, I'm a nigga that's nigga. What? This game is about. The game is to be finessed. And if you got
Listen.
a power player in your circle, you heard it takes nothing away from him. Well, you can make money for yourself and maybe give a couple. Like nigga, that's what we here for.
It don't take nothing from me for you
Use
to do
money.
it.
Use me. Just don't miss
Just don't miss you.
heard?
Yeah,
Don't miss you.
Hey, yo,
What the fuck
listen.
you think we here for?
Hey, I hear you. Sounds good. I got you.
So what happened? He not gonna let you use his
Nah,
name?
I don't know. I didn't try, but I'm pretty sure. Like
I'm
anytime
gonna use his name for you.
anytime I need him, he's there for me.
I'm about to use his name and get the show going and get a bag off of it for this fashion
All right,
show.
show me how it go. And I'm on PC because I was here with you.
Listen.
I
We
want
gonna do
PC
this
'cause I'm here.
It's real easy. I'm about to get the bag right now. Holler at us. You already seen Joe say he's going
Yeah.
to executive produce the show. We're going to do the fashion show. I gave the concept to Lil Yachty. We keeping the concept.
That's a
heard?
fire
You
shit.
beat Yachty.
We putting a budget behind the shopping show. We putting 2 artists on there. We gonna see who come back with the flyers drip with a minimal budget, $500, something like that. We gonna put them in the center of different cities or where the shop is at, and that's that. And Joe
That shit is-
executive
that shit is
producing it. So
fire.
please, somebody
That's
holler
mad
at us.
fire.
When
That shit
the
is
show
fire.
come out,
No, you
get
executive.
Get with us,
producing.
huh?
I thought you was executive.
He trying to give you the money.
I'm trying to give you some money too.
What you talking
Oh,
about?
I thought you was gonna do that. All right, bet. Let me shut up.
You took yourself out the
I
bag.
almost fucked it up.
Stupid nigga.
Talking yourself out.
See, we got it straight though.
Whatever Jim said is what's happening, nigga.
Joe is executive producing this fashion show. You heard?
Joe.
Holler at us ASAP
That's
before
a
he
fire-
changes his
that's fire.
mind. You heard? You gotta get his name on the black and white so he can't lock him in. Let's
Joe
go.
versus Joe.
And Flip, we got you on the comeback, man. We got you on the comeback.
I'm gonna get to it. We gonna figure it out.
Say less. Here.
Figure it out. You know that. Stop playing, man.
We gonna talk to you. We gonna talk to
I
you.
don't need nobody.
We gonna talk. Don't worry about it.
We gonna
Yeah.
I'm not having two of my friends talk to me at the same time.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. We got it. Don't worry about it. We got it.
I'm good.
You can be the first contestant. We give you 500.
Are
See
you
what you come
dumb
back
never,
with.
nigga?
What?
I buy margaritas, nigga.
That'd be funny. I need you for episode.
Stop that.
Come back with mad drinks and margaritas. Like, fuck that. I got tired. I couldn't find that. We gonna get drunk, nigga.
Yeah,